Every facility has its own standards to set, check, set and check, set and check, or actually the DMA thing. The key performance to say that sun is white, you have to define the sun, which is a D. We have to measure the sun, which is the light of the sun, what is the shade guide, and to audit the color of the sun at dawn, at sunset, at dusk. This is simply the DMA concept. Being here, not knowing what is the DMA concept, a basic of quality, gonna be from the 88% staff that we are trying to kiss them and say bye-bye. So please, DMA, this is the definition, measure, define, measure, and audit. There's another 2 letters, I and C, but this is not the scope of the lecture. So I am still in the title. So part of the KPIs, when we do a KPIs, when we say that this is performance indicator is being applied, we give credits, in which now it is a hefty, this day costs me like 3,000 dirhams a day. So multiplied by 4, we are only this, at this I'm hiring 2 or 3 staff extra. So anyhow, definitely because I'm not stupid, or I have some problems, but none of them is stupidity. So why we give credits, Ya Ibrahim? Telling what? What is credits, by the way? What is credits? Give me the example of the credits.
Credits, like for example, credits given to the.
Yeah, example. What you took last month or last week.
Credits.
Okay, yeah. This money, this card, this appraisal, this bonus.
Given to us.
Okay, we give it based on. Yes, salam. Okay, we are not sub-zero, we are around 0. Yes, Ya Ibni, we give these credits to tell you, yes, these key performance indicators are being achieved, and we are reached in this point. Another word, what we call, we reached the benchmarks. Dr. May, I know you didn't take it before, but it's a general. What does a benchmark mean? Exactly. It is a quality standard. Usually they use it for sales, or usually they use it for marketing, but the quality meaning of benchmarking, this is the level or the shelf or the standard that this indicator is a benchmark in comparing to your other colleagues or other B2B, business to business relation. Hello, Zen. طيب, so we give credits to tell you that yes, you are good, and we need you to be good, to feel good, ya Jane, because you will be the one who will achieve my vision, especially this stupid business of based on services. Of course, ya Muhammad, what is the type of businesses? Two types of business. Either you sell service, or either you sell product. Shukran ya Muhammad. So product is, the human factor is not that big in the front office. Sadly, selling a service, they're starting by seeing your face or listening to your voice if you are an agent. So that's why, believe it or not, I need my staff to feel satisfied. Of course, you don't satisfy my patient, I'm not satisfy you. So, we give this credits due to achieve our, I tested Sunday, it was very low quality, to achieve our vision and values. So, medical staff, medical team don't speak. I went with this war with you last Sunday. Admin staff. Aubrey, give it optimistic thing. What is our mission in this business, ya Aubrey?
Provide quality service to our customers, which is our vision.
This is 1/3. This is not really our vision, our mission. Who gave you your orientation? Remind me to another gold deduction. She died, huh? Guys, if you don't know our mission, you don't know you don't know what you are coming here. Why? We are offering high technology. That's why you have to study Excel, which is the basic technology. We are offering high quality. We are offering most comfy dentistry experience for our patient. So please, believe it or not, if you don't follow this, you're gonna have some problems. If you're not good in Excel, yeah, Arnold, gonna make some problems. If you're not good in ExoCAD, yeah, Diana, it's gonna be a problem. If you're not gonna be on My Smile, it's gonna be a problem. If you're not gonna be good in PHP, yeah, Lawrence, yeah, it's gonna be a problem. So this is how it goes. This is my mission. This is a core standard. And this mission, we have some values to achieve.
New stuff.
New stuff. The old stuff. Please, don't kill me. Rami.
Patient first.
Patient first. Thank you.
And proper operation.
Proper operation. Thank you.
And return of your business.
And profitability. These are values, and this is set by ownership, which is me. And believe me, I am older than all of you, and I am richer than all of you. So I don't fight with you. With all respect, you are not my enemies. I'm not coming every day to spoil your life. I have other fights out there. So please, this is my value. If you don't show the effort, it's okay not to achieve it, but if you don't show the effort to achieve it, you're gonna fight with me. You are not my enemy, with all respect, but I will fight back. Okay. So then, okay, agree, don't fight, don't be angry, don't say hard word. Okay, patient first is okay, proper operations is okay, and profitability, we don't have a problem. You give us our salary, we'll give you profitability. So why are you angry, doctor? I'm angry because you are fantastically ruining away my business by your skills. All of you, and this is the global educational system, are very low quality skills based on the benchmark. Benchmark is Apple. Like yesterday, they have the iPhone with the titanium. The benchmark is Facebook. Come on, it's not a bench. This is the benchmark of industry, of the business, I mean, not industry. So please, you are spoiling my mission, you are spoiling my vision, you are spoiling my values by your very low quality skills. And I assumed that I'm jumping to skills, because if you have something in your behaviors, you will not like us. If you have something in your beliefs, we discussed the knowledge, the belief, the skills thing. Sometimes, especially with the high technicalities, nurses and doctors, they don't have the skills because they don't have the knowledge. Dr. Ruqayya, we do the rubber dam before we remove caries, yeah, Dr. Ruqayya. So for high technicalities, maybe admin, maybe insurance indicators, insurance coordinators, yes, you should have some knowledge. Anyhow, I'm talking about your skills care, which is three sets of skills skills or accesses, the emotional axis, the physical axis, and space-time orientation axis. Dr. Salim, when we have a medical emergency, where do we put our code for? What is the emergency for medical code? What is the code of medical emergency?
Depends code blue.
Code blue. So I did not train my staff, and both staff went like stupid. When I have medical emergency yesterday, why did not train my staff to tell you code blue, doctor? And with the same يعني cleverness, no, I have patient cementation. My patient is dying down there with blood pressure 180, and they are not able, your skills are very low quality to say that we have code blue. So this is how space-time orientation, and yes, it went damaging some. I sent one nurse for the emergency, and then I sent another nurse, and yes, you are doing exactly, you fear of physical harm. So I start to have bleeding. So one lady, I don't know, went to the washroom, I don't know, and the other disappeared. And when we come back, yeah, doctor, the medical emergency, you came with Plavix. What do we use Plavix for, yeah, doctor Salim? Shame on you, Dr. Salim. You give me Plavix for a patient with hypertension? So this is reality, guys. You didn't give me Plavix?
It was one of them, but
I have the photo. I have the photo. So please, space-time orientation, physical access, so this is the reality. Miss Heva telling you are telling academic things, but this is my bullshit reality. And I'm helping you guys. I'm way older than you. I'm way wiser than you. Please, let me help you. Let me go with you, with the 88% of you are not fit for any business, but I'm patient, I'm trying to help you. We know that the 12% rule. So please, play with this, with physical orientation. Yeah, Fatma, I don't have every surgery to have a boom thing when the patient is sleeping because you are not trained for the XYZ. When I handle this, yes, expect it to fall. But not every time. We have a 20, what is our practice level? 20 to 30. When patient is sleeping, please, you are good, ya Fatma. I wish you can continue with us. You don't have problems in your values. You don't have problem even in your knowledge because you are a nurse and even you are undergraduate, you are a doctor and working as a nurse. So I don't have problems with your knowledge. I have big problems by this and this. What is light? What is heavy? What is big? What is small? Come on, you should be taught this in your school. Then Dr. Tahoun is aggressive. Dr. Tahoun is angry. This is how I deliver cards, expecting what is the relevance of the cards every week with this. I give cards for you, for this, for doing this. And sadly, static condition does not make you sleep. If you're taking only your salary, so it is you forgot. You think that this salary is something like a bonus point you are taking from Facebook as a standard that you have to take. So yes, it's a little bit aggressive and I might do mistakes in this credit system, expected everyone, and I'm doing some extra work, even statistical and accounting and financial work. I'm trying, everyone will have the opportunity to have, if you are taking 10,000 or 5,000, if you have 5,000, you have a very straight opportunity to reach 6,000. 20%. Ask Rachel. But she's confused. She's not going to say that. And yes, sadly, I'm focusing with doctors, there is a good opportunity to lose 20% of your salary. And between these 40%, there will be some mistakes. I am sorry, in ahead. So this is the credit, the dynamic, which will either make everyone alert or everyone angry. Sadly, when you are credited minus, you feel angry. But when you are credited plus, taking 3,000 every day, every day of the week, it's okay, it's my right. So this is the topic of the day. It's key, just write key performance indicators, and you can start all of this not to write. The right now is the new standards or the new benchmarks. New benchmarks of quarter of Q4, and to make it spicy, I'm even introducing the bingo. Yes, we have platinum, we stopped at 300, so we don't have 400 is a black hole. We are even introducing this. I'm waving this, and it's part even of our standard. So in one shot, you are able to take 500 dirhams, which is average for 20% of a salary to 5% of a salary, or 10% of a salary. So, okay, so it's gonna be a little bit spicy, okay? And yes, there's gonna be some mistakes, I'm sorry. Okay, so what is our new standards or what is our new benchmarks? It's not new, it's just a little bit adjusted. This is what I'm announcing. This is the new standards, weekly clinic standards we are making, because I don't meet you in monthly because you are way too suck. I meet you weekly. So our standards are based on weekly. What are our weekly standards? Okay, we have one doctor. The international standards for one doctor to see 10 to 12 patients a day. I'm talking about a dentist. Of course, general medicine doctor should see 30 to 40 a day. Orthodontist should see 30 to 40 a day, or 30 to 50 even. I'm talking about the international benchmark, 10 to 12. We took 12. So, mashallah, we have now 6 doctors. Actually, we have 8 doctors, but I am making some deductions. So we should see 360 patients a week, which is okay. Let's go for the safety factor. I'm taking the factor as 88%, if you can calculate with me. So this is gonna be the table, and this table is already published in the My Smile dashboard. This table is published for everyone. If you go for the RAP module, go for the dashboard. This is the new standards, and as you see, we are looking only for 270 patients for the whole doctors, which is even less. It's 82 or 83 of our full capacity. We should overbooked, a little bit overbooked. Then we should confirm 100% of our patients, and yes, expected to lose another 10%. So I'm looking for 90%, which is actually not 90%, it's 82%, because I am omitting one doctor, I'm giving away one doctor, and I'm giving 2 patients per doctor every day. So, correct? Fair enough, yeah, Sherry? So, and there is the standards of cancelled by patient, and we should go for the major things that shouldn't happen. The charge, the overtime, the delayed more than 30 minutes, it should not exceed 3%. There was some wrong numbers, Ibni, please update from here. You said that the charge more than 10 minutes and you took it 1%. We don't use 1%. Okay? So these are the benchmarks in which these benchmarks we're gonna, if you reach the benchmark, Now we're gonna credit you, trying to help you to reach 20%. طيب, then the busiest clinic will be now, we're gonna give it now for 100 and above. And it's gonna be a little bit upgraded from golden to platinum. And we have some complaints. Busy, we'll go for the admin nurse only. Sorry, assistant nurse. 125, if you have 80 patients, you're gonna be upgraded of titanium. This one is titanium waiting for you here. And guys, there is no credits for no targets. The higher, whatever he's higher, if he, the highest clinic, if no touching the target, we're just gonna say thank you, that's it. We have a problems with the cards for the last queue. We have some nurses, without mentioning names, their performance was very low, and by this calculations, some nurse went for seven white cards, and everyone in the facility knows that this nurse is not eligible for these 7 cards. So the cards of the nurses, and yes, we are giving them. You have to bribe your doctors. Will be based on the weekly evaluation form. This is some done by the HR. There is a weekly evaluation form, including the PCI compliance, the patient management compliance, blah, blah, blah. So you will card, I'm talking to the nurse, yes, will be eligible, but after passing the weekly evaluation form, and we are preparing it now with the HR. Did we finish it? It is with you. You don't know what?
We discussed it in the meeting, Dr. Salim, that you're going to update the evaluation form based on treatment domains.
The subdomain, yeah, the treatment domains. Yes, we discussed
You
this.
were there.
I don't have time for it.
Really? I will show you that you have time. Weekly evaluation, this is what I'm telling to the nurse. Then we go for the P. P was the most productivity. There's target, and this target is on money, and this target is known by doctors. So they can check it, but these targets are not, the numbers I'm not disclosing, because there is even additional percentage or promotion rather than these targets. So also, if you 100%, you go for platinum, which is 300. 125% you go for titanium. Same goes to your nurses. So this is the B plus and the P plus. So the adjustment that our target is our minimum, and we elevated, we pushed 2 levels, and there is 2 opportunities of titanium cards every week here. And the nurses will go, are still eligible, nurses are still eligible, but with the evaluation form. And by the way, another adjustment to make the relation fair, admin nurses are exempted from the EMR audit. So it will be, luckily, goes to the doctor. Again, did we do this announcement here, EMR is the clinical note. Yes, clinical notes.
Yes.
Clinical notes. Clinical notes are exempt. Did we announce this?
Yes.
Clinical notes, their admin nurses are exempted. If you want to, if you insist a doctor for her to do it for you, enjoy. But she will be exempted. You have the power for her on her evaluation weekly, but don't push her to write your EMR. It's okay to write your EMR, but it's your full responsibility. Am I clear? So we finished the B plus, we finished the P plus, and then we go for the social media activities or social activities contributions. We still on one Google review for golden hat, one Google review for other stuff. It's a white hat, and we are reviving again the internal survey, or what you call it? What is Algin? Satisfaction survey. We are your doctor name. We pushed you. It's 3 questions and a small questionnaire. If the doctor name is here, it's white hat. If admin nurse or admin staff, there is a blue hat. So I'm adding here the satisfaction survey. It's internal, and yes, we need to know opinions of our patients. Okay, and it's gonna be, there is a target of the auto credits for new should be done by every new patient or every new diagnosis, and there is gonna be an auto credit minus for if you 70% or 80% of your patients, Mr. Host, you are lazy to tell them kindly take 3 seconds to fill this satisfaction survey. And the video, the weekly video contest, it's a golden hat still. But yes, this is a small modification. Shared review gonna be splitted. If like this, Dr. Asma and Dr. Ammar and Dr. Salim was good, so it's gonna be splitted in one review. Okay? So these are the standards of the social activities. Best host standards, it's same, but we also will start now from the target. It's the same, which is the plus, each one count, each visit completed, and each rebooked. Rebooked, which is having a dead patient from the past, you revive him, each will count 1. For the minus, it's waiting more than 30 minutes, or discharge more than 10 minutes, and we have either eat it or feed it. You know this principle? It is self-explanatory. Eat it or feed it. And yes, we mentioned that we have 3 big problems in the waiting. We have big problem with the waiting, and we have a review with, mashallah, counting 51 like. We have a negative review on the Google talking about we are not respecting times. It's done, it's being wrote 1 year ago. It's written 1 year ago. And every week or every 2 weeks, someone give him a like. So this is something, yes, we are really fighting. So this is the best host, and the best host will go for gold. For 75, which is this is 75. If your score is 75, you go for gold. If you go more, if you reach it 100 point, you go for platinum, which is 300. We added this. Type, no credits for no targets. So if there is a competition, it's gonna start on top of 100%. Best agent, the one who's making calls, of course the plus is booked and confirmed, and the minus is we sadly missed this. We were counting no answer, but sadly we discovered that when you go to the washroom or are busy with a patient, or when you are in your laziness mood, you don't switch off your doc T. So that's, we have abandoned call. Abandoned call is like a crime of ownership. Honor. It's something against your honor to leave someone calling you and you don't respond to him. We call it abandoned call. So abandoned call gonna count 2. Okay? Gonna count 2 minus. So please, Mr. Nabolsi, when you go for your smoking cigarettes, please, foregoing, close your doc T, so it will go to other stuff. Clear? Same 75 point goes for gold, and platinum goes for 100 point if you are able to. By the way, we almost reaches these standards this week. Again, no credits for no targets. And of course, auto credit minus are being super enforced. We are sad for that, but this is how we have to set up our facility. So not training, not managing a patient with emergency is an auto credit minus. Low score of training is an auto credit minus. Where to know the auto credit minus? I advise you to go for the P&P. Let's go now. Okay, go to the P&P, you can play. Then go to the new draft page. Let's assume that you want, this is too overwhelming for you. Let's assume that you are a receptionist. So go to the reception department, which is RAB. If you can't read, just listen to my, then after RAB, under RAB, you have 4 after either scheduling, booking, confirmation and canceling. Wait. Check and registration, check in, check out. Let's check, go in the check in. Then what is the subdomains? Patient identification, patient registration, late patient management. There's the policies here. And don't choose any. If you want to check what is under here in violation codes, jump to here. You will see that this is waiting missing FMS incidents, which is facility checks, wrong missing check in patient, missing check in docs, blah, 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 blah. So please, you can practice yourself, play every day with here. And please do the RTFM. If you know what is RTFM, it's okay. If you don't know what is RTFM, I cannot explain it. Okay, so thank you. Back to my slide. So again, go to the P&P, go to the new draft, go to the P&P, go to the new draft, play with what is domain and subdomains, and play with the violation codes. Okay? So please, yes, it's gonna be harsh, and don't make like an ostrich. Don't hide your head in the sand and say, no one told me that I don't have to poop here. Sorry for you. If you don't know, it's your problem. We did our shot. We have policies and procedures. We have domains. We have subdomains. We have violation codes. So please do your due diligence. And yes, expected many staff to lose good punch of their salaries. By the way, I'm doing the calculations. I'm waiving every, you know that I'm an academic guy. I'm waiving every month 12,000. I'm taking deductions 5,000 to 6,000. So I should go for more. I'm telling you. And that's it for today. See you, and sorry, Mr. Khalid.